My name's Sara,
And my name's Joel.
and we're here to talk to you about stereotypes.
We tend to stereotype each other by using terms like
Blondes are dumb,
everyone who goes to church is a holy roller,
gay people are fairies.
and gingers have no souls.
We tend to think about how we stereotype ourselves in our cultures, but what about other cultures? How do they stereotype us?
When we do think of other cultures, we tend to generalize and not ask them for their own opinion because we can't. What do you think they stereotype us as?
Well, personally, I think that some countries really dislike America, but there's some other countries that are in love with us and they really want to come here and experience our culture firsthand.
I think the exact same thing. From what I've heard, a lot of other countries seem to dislike the United States, but from also what I've seen and heard, a lot of countries also seem to want to come live here because they think we have great opportunities.
I think other countries think that we're selfish and that we eat a lot of food.
Why did you decide to come to America?
I went to America twice before, so I just got a small look into the culture, but not enough to really understand it. So yeah, that was the reason.
How did your life before coming to America differ?
The food is kind of the same, but the times to get the eating times are different. Here we are eating we are eating dinner at 6, and in Germany I always ate after school, so at 3, so it's kind of different, but it's not bad. I don't have a problem with it, I like it. The fast food is kind of the same, we have McDonald's and Burger King in Germany too, so that was nothing new for me.
Okay. What did you think of Americans before you came here, and where did you get your opinion?
What I thought, I don't really know, I'm not really sure, because I saw a lot of movies, and that's probably where I got most of my experience or view of Americans. I couldn't say if they were nice or not, or if they were angry people, or I don't know. I tried not to make a picture of them before I came here, that I could make my own opinion of them, so that I don't come here and expect something totally different from how it really is. So I actually try to not make an opinion before I came here.
What are common stereotypes people from your country have of Americans?
People from Germany think Americans are fat. Not all of them, but a lot. That's just what people think. They eat a lot. They're really into sports like football, baseball, and basketball. People in Germany think they are really addicted to it and make parties and watch it every time and stuff. And they think they're political interested. They really care about presidency and how their country is affected by it. It's kind of different in Germany. Here, many young people are really interested in it. What I was surprised of, because in Germany we don't really care about who's our leader of the country. We do, but we just think that whoever is elected does a good job, and we don't really, young people, not the adults, but young people don't really, I think most don't really care about it. That was kind of different here.
How have your opinions on Americans changed since you came here?
I like Americans. They're really nice. On my school, they're all really nice people. The young people or youth, really nice. I really like them. I made a lot of friends, and my family is great. I love them, and yeah, it's really nice. It's a feeling that you belong here and that you don't I don't feel like I'm a guest. I kind of feel like I'm part of it, so it's really, really good, and I really like it.
But what stereotypes do you think Americans have of Germans?
Probably that we drink a lot of beer, that we eat sausages. I don't know. That's what I heard here.
Any closing thoughts you want to say?
I really like it here, and it's different from what I expected, but in a really good way. So yeah, I really enjoy it.
So why did you decide to come to America?
Because I want to go to college here, because I prefer the studying in America. I think because in China, I don't like the Chinese college actually, so I decided to go here.
Instead, how did your life before coming to America differ in things like food, housing, and everyday living?
I mean, I think everything's changed. When I was in China, I lived in an apartment, but here I live in a house. And in China, it's really crowded. Every day I go to school by bicycle instead of cars, because if you just drive a car, probably need more than 30 minutes. But if you just ride a bike, it probably just take 10 minutes. And like the food, I mean the Chinese food and American food is totally different. Probably here I eat some more like French fries or like fried things, but in China we probably just eat rice and like boil things, so it's totally different. I mean, Chinese high school, you have to get up at 6:30 every day, and you will stay at school until 9 o'clock p.m. But American college, they're much busier than the Chinese college. I mean, Chinese college, they still need to do essay, but they really don't just like
So you're saying that Chinese high school is much harder than American high school, but Chinese college isn't that hard.
Yeah, it isn't that hard.
So,
I mean, you just need to pass the test. I mean, no one care about your GPA in college. You just need to pass the test.
what did you think of Americans before you came here, and where did you get your opinion?
Before I came to America, I think America is like a very popular, very modern country, because I just see some like modern building like in New York City or in Chicago in Transformers 3, but sometimes I will also see some like for American website, and then I can know how American looks like. Yeah.
What are common stereotypes people from your country have of America?
I think probably every Chinese guy, they think America is really like a strong country, and everybody here, they don't need worry about the food. I mean, they will
Not be hungry.
They will not be hungry. Yeah, and because the government here is much better than.
How have your opinions of Americans changed since you came here?
I think the first change is not every city in America is just like Chicago or New York City. Like Milwaukee, they don't have really high buildings, and also people are not just usually live in an apartment. They normally have their own house, because they are not crowded as China. And I think every American guy, they are really rich, like they can drive cars, they can buy whatever you want. But after I came here, I found that not everybody is really rich.
Do you want to live in America for the rest of your life? Would you rather live in your home country, or are you not sure? What are your reasons for this?
I probably just won't study here, because I won't study economy or maybe finance here, because I know American, like they have really good economy background, and they really have really good teachers, professor. But now I also think China is, I think, probably the biggest market around the world. And as the Chinese economy grows, they will need some more people to work for our country. So after I graduate, I probably go back home.
What do you think Americans think of Chinese people?
I think some. I mean, it depends. Some of them just really friendly, but I mean, still some like black guy. They think that Chinese people, because the Chinese people is kind of hardworking than them, and they will think that Chinese people will come here and take them working opportunity away. So some black guy hate Chinese people, but most people think they don't care. I mean, they still just show they're friendly to us. So.
Okay. Is there anything you want to end with? Just like a closing comment?
I love America.
Why did you decide to come to America?
Why I decided to come to America is with regards to my course. I'm a software engineering major, graduate student, and Carol was recommended by the U.S. Embassy, Education USA. It's one of the pioneers of software engineering, and so I decided it was recommended, it was affordable, and with regards to America, I think U.S. education system is the best. It's the best there.
How did your life before coming to America differ in things like food, housing, and everyday living?
Yeah, with food, okay, from where I come from, food is really traditional. Like here, it's more, American food is more, it's more like fast food, snack food, most of it. Most of the food I eat is more snack food. But with back home, there's variety of food, like we have green bananas, we have groundnut sauce, we've mixed groundnut sauce with fish, we have avocado.
Okay. What did you think of Americans before you came here, and where did you get your opinion from?
Yeah, of course it has to be TV. TV, it's always TV. I don't read magazines, but it's mainly TV.
What are some common stereotypes people from your country have of Americans?
I'd say that they have it made. With regard, and then stereotypes, because the problem with TV is there's this perception, because America is a multiracial country, so what people think of, like, let me say, Caucasians, they think differently of African Americans, they think differently of Hispanic Americans. So it's that TV that feeds all that into, just like it feeds into Americans, it feeds also the outside world, yeah.
Anything else you want to say?
Well, yeah, America, I'm loving it so far.
How have your opinions changed since you watched this video?
I think that other countries think that we're fat and we eat a lot, and I didn't know that Africa had TV.
I didn't realize there was such an influence from the media in other countries.
And I thought it was pretty cool how some people come here with an open mind and try not to judge us immediately, whereas I thought that everyone came here with some kind of opinion on what America was and who we were.